Hey everybody, Ecto Eric here. Welcome back to Class 5 Collection. Fresh off the soaking wet porch. This long butt box, holy cow, came in. And yeah, I wasn't expecting this crazy box to come in this big. So let's cut it open. I mean, I know what it is, but you know, it's a mystery to you guys. Just come around, cut this open. This is hilarious. This so funny. This so stupid too. You know, Amazon. Seriously, you couldn't find a box or a packet. You guys are a mess. Anyways, we're not here to make fun of Amazon. Oh wait, yeah, of course we are. See ya. Yes, we got Lobo and the Space Hog. Yes. Excuse me. Okay. So this is so cool. I've been looking for this, and I refused to pay the $70 for this damn thing. And Amazon had it for like over 50% off last week, so I picked it up. So I paid like $30 for it, something like that. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna pay the crazy money for it, but now I got the Space Hog, and I got another Lobo figure, and I love Lobo. So it comes in the two head portraits. Comes with him. Comes with Dawg, DAWG, not DOG, Dawg, and his Space Hog bike, and even a 3-neck guitar. So yeah, that's cool. And what's interesting, they put the instructions on the bottom of the box. Okay, saves paper that way, I guess. So this was Amazon exclusive, like the Batmobile was. So let's slice this open. That's another one. Okay, there we go. Let's just back up a little bit. Sorry, I keep moving the camera, guys. My apologies. I'm not sure how this is packaged. And then I'm gonna knock everything over. Okay, so it's nice. The Batmobile wasn't packing that good. Batman was just tossed in a bag. Now this is incredibly light compared to what the Batmobile was, but that's okay. Oof. There we go. Okay. So here's the bike in the plastic. Let's pop this out. Yeah, this is cool. A little bit of elastic. So you got his handlebars with that awesome freaking sculpt with some long dead animal or something. Got these handlebars. Yeah, nice. So yeah, I'm glad I picked it up for what I did. Cause I've been looking at it for like the last year, and I couldn't justify paying almost $70 for it doesn't have lights or sounds or anything. Oh, this thing is cool. Yeah. Oh, it's nice and dirty and stuff. Wow, this looks better than I thought it was gonna look. All right. But yeah, nice and light, but a little bit of heft in the engines, but it's hollow. There's nothing. But you know, what do you expect? Oh, this thing is so cool. That's awesome. All right, so let's break open the box. So, let's see. All right, we have Lobo, Dawg, and the base. So we got the base right here. You got the metal rod that will hold the bike in position. The Lobo himself with an extra head portrait. So now I have two Lobos. And you got a little dog. Non-posable. He's just a statue, but he's cute. And two more pieces I forgot about. You got the guitar. Hollow in the back, but that's all right. Nice guitar. And you got his chain and hook. So I'm going to open all this stuff up, and we will take a better look at everything. So here's everything out of the box. So first we're going to focus on the parts of the bike. We'll put the bike together, and then we'll go over the figure. And of course, Dawg, the bounty hunter. Okay, first thing we'll look at is the base. Nice little base. I like that. It's on a slant right there. So there's the peg hole where this piece will slot in. This guy's Lobo, in case you don't know who it is. I just like all the little bits and doodads that they have on there. Some dry brushing on there. Looks nice. Hollow. And right here, what's nice is that here is the guitar. Very nice. I like the mufflers on it. Got some red on there. So he can jam out. Oh, I love this. That's so cool. That's awesome. So what you can do is that you got these two pegs right here. Two holes to correspond with it. So you can just slot them in. If you don't want Lobo to hold it. So it clips onto the base like that. Or if you do want him to hold it, you can. So that's nice. So here's the handlebars and the head. Yeah, nothing fancy, but it does give it that nice. I like the red eyes because of that menacing look. Because he is a intergalactic bounty hunter who did wipe out his own planet. So yeah. Now let's take a look at the bike. This thing is so freaking cool. Now I don't know what he's intaking in space. I mean, there's no air as far as I know, but whatever. I like it. Seat's nice. I just love the dirt and the grime on the engines. I just think that's so cool. That is wild. I love the detail. I love the blue. I just think it's so cool. So that's where the post is gonna go. It's actually keyed right there, so it'll slip that way in. So you can't screw that up. It only goes in one way. There's a little footrest right there. Oh, this thing is so cool. So Dawg right here. Let's take a look at Dawg real quick. Like I said, no articulation. And let me tell you, this sucker is sharp. So I wish it was, I'm going to paint that silver just to break up all that brown. But he is cute. No articulation. And he's solid piece of plastic. And his spikes are sharp too for his collar. So at least they didn't put the hole in, where the hole should go. At least it's off to the side. So he can, like a little pause. So he can sit back here on the bike. See, it's keyed. You got these two pieces right here. So you just lock them down, and he can hang on. Yeah, kind of like that. And I think he can sit on this side too. Which I would worry about him becoming a hot dog sitting that close to the exhaust, but hey, that's not my problem. But he is cute. He's a nice little touch. I'm glad they included him. Put him next to Max. So we'll slide this aside. So very easy. All you have to do is that right here at the front, right there, peg it in. Then you got two holes right here. I guess the manifold or the block or whatever you want to call it. There you go. So that is done. Like I said, freaking cool. It does take up a lot of real estate. It is like 21 inches or something like that. We'll measure it a little bit. So now you just take this piece, slap it in the base. And like I said, it is keyed on the bottom. So I got to turn the key this way. Just slots in. There you go. You know, if you want to turn it or whatever, you know, in any way you want. And that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty sturdy. Okay, so that's the bike. So we already saw a dog. We'll just take a look at him again real quick. He is just freaking cute. I adore him. Got that Kaiser look to him. Love that. Love the aviator hat. Very awesome. Now, for the accessory that Lobo comes with is his hook. Now, I have the first release, the single carded release of Lobo, and he also did come with a hook. Same old. Really no difference. You're not going to get nothing. Like I said, same kind of scrapes and paint apps. So that's good. And he comes with the Screaming Head, which I love. Let me tell you, these hairs hurt. When I had to put it on the first time, I actually had to use this. Because yes, I am a sissy, and it did hurt. These are spikes, and it's not soft. Now, what was weird is the first time I actually got a second head portrait, and it actually came with another peg. So I had to pop it out because there's a peg in this one. So I don't understand why. So you get two. So it's good if you ever break one, lose one. So I'll just keep it in my pot straw. So I did heat everything up. Just pop this off. So now let's take a look at the main man. Yeah, this guy is awesome. I love him. I love the character. He's such a jerk. Now, I've heard that Jason Momoa is supposed to play him, which that dude does not need much makeup. Just slap some white paint on him, and he's good to go, and some red eyes. And I love the leather vest. Bite me, fanboy. So no difference in the two. The little color difference, like this is the new one's a little brighter compared to this one. Same thing with his belt buckle, but everything's the same. For me, I prefer this head portrait. For me, I like the comic book look. So, but this head's good. That mustache, though, oh, it's creepy. But this one I might have when he's on his bike or jamming out on the guitar, maybe on his bike. So he does look good. Now this is actually a good figure for if you're a customizer, because there's nothing painted back here. So you could go crazy, painting some of the straps, some of the buckles. You could do some more weathering on it. So yeah, you could have a lot of fun with this. You know, it's just cool. So if you want to take his chain, it's very soft, soft plastic. You don't even have to take off his paw. You can just slip it over any hand that you want, because he has two gripping hands. So you can slip it over his wrist. You know, you can bring it in as I pop down his arm. I have to heat that back up. Okay. So yeah, so you know, you can have him hold it. Nice accessory. That's cool. Wants to take dog for a walk, whatever. So yeah, that's cool. I like it. But he's definitely good. He just have, you know, articulation is the same thing as the other one. You know, you can go out here. He's got some nice double. I mean, I know it's butt ugly. I know, but hey, it's double jointed, so he can get up there, and he really can't reach his face, but he does a 360. Now his head, excuse me, you can do it, but with his hair, it rubs, so I wouldn't be doing all that. But he does do the Van Dam out to there. He does not much, because the diaper back there grabs it really much, but like I said, he's not going to be doing no flying kicks. He's got his toe articulation right there. You can move that around. I love these freaking knee pads and these shin guards. I mean, that is just tremendous. That is so freaking cool. It is cool. You can got a little bit of sculpting on the bottom of his boot. I just love it. This is such a fun figure for me. But like I said, there's really not much. So now I got two, and I'm freaking happy. Now, let's swap out the head. Can we get Lobo on the bike? Because won't be very good if we can't, right? Ow, ow, ow. I'm not kidding. Oh my God. No joke. That hurts. There we go. Oh yeah. So we can go up and down a little bit. Ow. I am not joking. That smarts. It leaves like finger dents in you. Jesus. This is a dangerous figure. Don't give this to a kid. Whatever you do, don't do that. Don't do it. All right. So, yes, he goes there. Now, that's how I kind of want him, but he's not going to be able to reach the handlebars. So I think in order for him to do that, like, I'm not going to have him like super grip these. I mean, his hands are soft, but still. So yeah, so he's going to ride a little funny, but I might have him lean back with a guitar. But this thing is so freaking cool. And then we'll slap Dawg, the bounty hunter, right there. So yeah, that's cool. So that was the look at Mcfarlane's Lobo and Space Hog with Dawg, the bounty hunter. This thing is great. I'm really happy for what I paid for it. Do I think it was worth the asking price, the retail price that they wanted for Christ? It was, I don't know, I think it was like $59, I think, or $69. It's expensive. I wouldn't have paid it, that's why I didn't. I'm happy for paying $30. It is cool, but I will tell you, with the bike assembled, him on it, Dawg in the base, it is heavy. It really is. It's definitely a lot heavier with everything on it, because he is a chunky boy. Now, this is the first one, but yeah, a very solid figure. So that's great. Now I have 3 head sculpts. Now, that's a good before I sign off. Can you swap these heads? Now, this is the head he came with. And here's the very first release. Can you swap them? I didn't heat this up, so. All right, give me a second. I'm going to go heat this up. Okay, so I did pop off the old head. Now, the old head is, the peg came out. So I used the other one that came with the other head. Let's see if we can. Interesting. So yes, after I retrieved the peg off the floor, yes, you can. So you can swap these heads. Like I said, I just like this one. And I don't know if it's because of the, I don't know, I just like this one better. I don't know if it's because of the blue. I mean, they're both great. All three are really good. So I got three to choose from, and that's awesome. Ha ha. So yes, that's awesome that they didn't switch the pegs because, you know, they could have done that. And they did not. So that's awesome. So cool. I'm excited. 2 for 1. All right. Well, 3 for 1. So guys, I want to thank everybody who's tuned in, who's liked and subscribed, you know, comments and the middle fingers and stuff. I really appreciate it. I hope you're safe wherever you are. Take care. Keep collecting. Peace. Now, just before I was getting ready to pack up, I was looking at these two figures and I noticed the new guy is bigger because he's got a much bigger head compared to the old one. Like it's more squished, small, little tiny. I think this one's a better fit, personally. But yeah, the bodies are the same. The shoulders are in the same spot. Nothing's different. But yeah, the head is definitely. It could be just a hair. That could be throwing it off to me. But anyways, yeah, there is. Yeah, it's got to be the hair. I think the hair. She's got more proof. But you know, he's the main man. Like I said, I just love these figures. Yeah, I just love that. Bite me fanboy. I love it. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that.